Hi guys, and welcome to this video. So I decided to record this video as part of the Can YouTube Pay My Rent and Bills challenge. So this is like an update. So for those who are not aware of what's happening, I'm 52 years old and I'm going to try and create a YouTube channel or YouTube channels to basically earn income from YouTube advertising revenue as a way to pay for my living costs. And I'm going to use YouTube in many other ways to find possibly clients and customers for my products and services. But on the whole, the challenge is, can I get YouTube to generate an income each month, enough income to cover my living costs? So it is a year-long challenge because obviously you've got to let these things sort of grow and build. And it is week one. And considering I don't have any, a big audience, I had a handful of people subscribed to my channel, and I've probably lost a load of people over the years. I don't know, because I've not really done anything with it. I've had the channel for years, so this is my old channel, but it's a rebrand and a rebirth, and I did this on the 1st of August, so on the Saturday. So just interesting, before I get into the details, let me just show you. I had this email come through from YouTube which was telling me, this is for the month of July, that I had 7 views and 30 minutes watched, which was probably me, because I've left my music videos on that channel and I sometimes go back and watch them myself or listen to them when I'm working. So that was possibly me. So that was in July. So we had total 7 views and 13 minutes watched. Now if we go to the analytics, so this is my first week in on this new YouTube channel. Now for those who don't know, there is going to be potentially multiple channels. I've already got another channel called the Portuguese Property, Cheap Portuguese Property, which is something I'm going to talk about as part of this challenge. It's part of that. So I'm going to try, it's all about, can I get monetized through YouTube? And there are other channels that I may play around with in the future that I will talk about, but I will do videos to talk about those. So I published a new video today, so this is like a week on. It should have possibly been Saturday. I launched it on Saturday on the 1st. I wanted to do it on the 1st, but I'm going to try and publish a new video each Monday, at least one a week, so possibly 2 a week. And so it's been 7 days really, or 9 days, sorry, since I started. Now I published 4 videos on that day, and the reason why I published 4 videos on that day was because I wanted people who would come to the channel, and if they decided to watch the whole video, then they may watch another one. You see, if people watch one video and quite like it, then you don't publish anything for another week. They'll soon forget about you. At least if you publish 4 videos, then if anybody watches the whole video and they decide they want more, they'll go on to the next one and possibly the next one. It also means that if they've got more content out there for them to watch, then the chances are they are going to potentially subscribe to your channel, because you've had several more touch points. You've been able to talk to them. It's like a one-way conversation. They've listened to what you've had to say and they've liked what you had to say, so they may subscribe to get your notifications. If there's only one video on there and they watch your video and it's a little bit it's okay, they don't subscribe, then they're not going to get your notification. So it's always best to get more content out there, and it's also a greater way of getting more video views to your to build your watch views. So for example, I mean, I haven't yet properly looked at this. This is the first time. It's been 9 days since I published my first videos, and we can see we've had 40 views, 65 views, 51 views, 5 views on one video, and so it's up and down. And I'm not expecting to get lots of views. I'm certainly not expecting to get a lot of watch views, because obviously it's my first time. People don't know who I am. So some people may watch a couple of minutes and think, no, he's not for me. Or they're just getting to know me, or it's not right for them. Because the thing about YouTube is it's potentially lots of people can watch your videos. And it also means that lots of wrong people can watch your videos, and they may come along, read the headline, watch a couple of minutes, think it's not for me, and move on to the next one. Some people have short attention spans. It's possible that my subject matter isn't enough for them. There might just been a touch of curiosity. They might have listened and I might have said something that put them off, or it might be the way that I am in the video that puts them off. So there's so many different variables taken into consideration here. So I'm not necessarily worried. It's not like, you've bought a book from your favourite author and you're going to read the whole book. It's just one of those where there's a lot of content on YouTube, and so people are filtering through. Some people may have watched the whole video for the whole time. I don't know if they have. I'd be very surprised, because obviously I've got videos which are 30 minutes long, 26 minutes long, 29, 35 and 17 minutes long. The chances are that people have only watched like the first 1 to 2, possibly 5 minutes. It'd be nice if we can get people past that, but I don't believe that I will have. So I've had 9 new subscribers in the last, well, it says 28 days here. But it also says 13th of July, yeah, 13th July to 9th of August, that's 28 days. But technically I've had 9 new subscribers in the last 9 days. 169 views. So considering, what was it, I had 7 total views in July. So I don't know if that's enough, but you're looking at probably about 160 odd new views in this month, in the last 9 days alone. And the watch hours, which is nice, I've got 8.5 watch hours. Now that's kind of surprising me. So people have watched, we've had at least 8 hours worth of views, 8.5 views. That's good, because you're looking at these scores here, you'll see the average view duration for this video here is only 2 minutes and 4 seconds, which is a bit poor. But again, it's to be expected. It's early days. This video had 4.37 minutes, which is quite good, and then that one was 2.57, and that one was 2.28. So, you know, 14%, 11%, 13%, 7%, not too bad, not too bad. So I've just published a new video today. We'll see how that goes. But I have got, I mean, that's the thing, I've now got 20 subscribers, so it's been up by, was it 9 in the last 9 days. And the watch hours, so 5 qualified watch hours, it says here, last 365 days, 5 qualified watch hours. So I don't know if this is waiting to be updated, or if there's a bit of a difference, bit of a congruency issue here, because if you go to the analytics, it was telling me I've had 8.5 watch hours in the last 28 days. So maybe some of those is from me listening to my own music, but I certainly haven't listened to hours worth of music. So I've got 5 hours. I need to have 4,000 watch hours, and I need 1,000 subscribers. And so yeah, it's early days. We've got a bit of a roll going. So we have to go back to the content. I've got my thumbnails, my sort of thumbnail ideas. That will probably change over time. Now, I'm seeing videos that are getting like thousands of views, which are people in the 50s, but we are looking at people who they are established in certain sort of fields, and then they will talk about how they made like $1,000 doing this, or they made $30,000 a month doing that, and stuff like that. I'm not there in that position yet, because this is all about YouTube, so obviously I can't talk about that. Once my YouTube starts growing, as I'm documenting it, so once, let's say in a year's time, if I am actually earning enough to pay for my living costs, then obviously my thumbnails and my video titles will probably be something like how I make $2,500 a month doing yada 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 via YouTube, and then that will more likely pull more people in, because whether we like to agree with it or believe it or not, the fact is these overly hyped or these big monetary claims, these quick claims on videos, they work, especially if you have like a story based on it. So if someone says, you know, if it was like I'm a 52-year-old woman and this is how I made $300,000 this year doing blah, 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 people are going to watch that because they're curious, they're interested, and they also want to know if it's possible for them to do it. And so I am seeing that these people are, you know, they're doing quite well on those videos. We'll hopefully get to that stage. As of yet, we will not. But today, this is, you know, it's my first update on this channel, this challenge. Can I get YouTube to pay for my living costs? So I'm basically 5 videos in. So I did 4 on the first, which was Saturday. Today's Monday. So I published a new one. So we're 5 videos in. So we shall see how things go, and hopefully there'll be another video update next Monday or sometime next week, and we will just sort of talk about how it's going on. I've got other videos planned. I've got a whole list of videos to record for this channel, so it's quite exciting, but I would like to get this channel generating an income obviously as soon as possible, but you know, it will take time. I know it takes time. I've given myself a year, and I am documenting myself as I go along. So let's just quickly have a look at the other channel, which is part of this, and I'll talk through that. So let me just bring that over. Okay, so this is the Cheap Portugal Property YouTube channel. So I've been publishing videos to this for quite a while now. Not a long while, but a while. And so there's quite a few videos on there. So I basically published in December, and I'm sort of publishing one a week. So I've been at it now So we are now in the 8th month, so sort of 8-9 months, and technically then I would say it's actually doing quite poor in many ways. So this is something that I need to work on. This is going to be part of the challenge, so we can look at it and figure out what's going on. But you can see that the videos are getting interesting numbers of views. So we've got 278, 111, 192, 106, 249, 222 there. So the one I published on Friday only had 55. And so let's have a look at the earn. This is the important part. I'm at 92 subscribers and I have 334 qualified watch hours. So I've got 365 days to make 4,000 watch views and 1,000 subscribers. Now it's August, so I haven't got many months to get there. So I don't know if this channel will get monetized or not. So the idea behind this channel as well was to actually build an email list, and I do have a website that is part of it, which goes alongside it. So we'll see where this goes and what happens. Potentially, maybe I need to start creating shorts and getting more sort of videos out there. There are videos about Portuguese property doing quite well, but this is a very slow start, and maybe it's because I'm spreading myself thin and doing other things. But the whole concept of this video channel was to create a series of videos which were easy to record, and they were, but I've started to expand on them more and sort of create more pop-up graphics and stuff. It's become a bit more time consuming than originally thought, but then that's because I wanted to make them better videos and hopefully get get more traction. Maybe I've created videos that aren't necessarily shareable. Maybe it's in a niche that's not necessarily shareable. But either or, it isn't doing hugely brilliant as yet. But again, I was going to say early days. It's early days for my other channel. This one is not so early days, but we are still there. I mean, the videos are there now. They are little mini assets. They are still being watched. And you can see like we've got 499 on that one, 317. So it is up and down. This one had 582. So, there are people watching them. Some people are, some people aren't. Subscriber numbers gone up a little, but we'll just keep chipping at it and see where that goes. So there's that YouTube channel that's working alongside this other one. So yeah, so that'd be my first update for this challenge. So I hope you found the video useful. I'm going to create a load more videos. I've got videos that to be published and to record a whole list of ideas, and I'm going to sort of document my journey, and I'm going to show you as well how to set up your own YouTube channel. And I hope that you join me on this journey as well, because at the end of the day, depending on what your subject is or how you use YouTube, you only need 1,000 people to pay you $100 to have a 6-figure a year business. And so I'm going to try and find my 1,000 true fans via YouTube in many different ways. Now the challenge is to get YouTube to pay my living costs through advertising revenue, but there are going to be other ways of monetizing YouTube, and that's where I need to find my 1,000 true fans. And so if you would like to join me on the journey, then just in the comments below, just comment 1 and I'll send you a link to a report I did about 1,000 true fans, which I think you'll find useful, interesting, and quite exciting actually. So please, like, comment, share, join me on the journey. Come and start your own YouTube channel and join me. Let's see if we can make YouTube pay for our living costs. That'd be a fantastic situation to be in, don't you think? Right, I'm going to bring this video to a close because I'm waffling a little bit. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers and goodbye.